Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. This is the last day that we're working with this card deck. I can't believe how quickly this week has gone. I hope you've enjoyed working with this deck. We are working with the Messages from Mermaids Oracle by Karen Kay, and the artwork is by Linda Olson, and this deck is just beautiful. This deck is actually on loan to me. It belongs to my mother. I gave it to her a couple years ago, and we use it for readings at her house, and she, for many reasons, I think of my mom as a mermaid, and when I came across this deck, I knew it was the deck I wanted to gift to her, and so I'm grateful that she is loaning it to me and us, really, for these readings this week. So the author says this about mermaids. She says, mermaids are of the water, and water equals emotions. And emotions, like water, can run very, very deep. So those emotions, just like the water, can be subtle or not so subtle. So there's great messages to be had for us here. Now, I believe that liminal spaces are mysterious transition spaces, like doorways, gateways, pathways, places we're open to finding answers, that sometimes answers that we didn't even know that we had, you know, and that's a wonderful thing. I look at two things in these, and those answers can come to us from something so simple as the messages in these oracle cards, which is one of the reasons I love them so much. So before any reading, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself. And that extends to the collective and to anyone who will watch these readings, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. And at the same time, I call in my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for this information. I also call in the spirit guides and guardians for the collective and the spirit guides and guardians from each individual who will watch these readings, because this is about you, and your energy already flows into these readings. So I look at the energy of the day and the focus of the day, and let's see what this day has in store for us. Energy. I just got the feeling. I said shuffle. That was in my head. Shuffle. One more time. Let's shuffle. And then crappy shuffle. So I'm gonna shuffle again. Better shuffle. Okay, energy. There we go. Clear is nice. Focus. All right, so I'm going to read from these cards intuitively, and then I will look at the guidebook as well. So we have, oh, this is a good day. Look at this. The energy of abundance is coming to us. Now, we've got this lovely mermaid. She's sitting here with a treasure chest. She's wearing a pearl necklace. There are gold bracelets around her. But abundance doesn't necessarily need to come to us in the form of money or cash. It can be an abundance of food, you know, if we have a wonderful meal, or an abundance of friendship or laughter. Abundance can come to us in so many, many ways. So let's look, though money is nice, abundant money is nice. I'm not going to lie, but that might not be what this energy is for. But we definitely have something like the energy of our cup runneth over today, which is good. So let's look at the card meaning here. It says abundance. Allow abundance to flow to you. The treasure is already yours. You only need to trust and be open to receive. You deserve this incoming abundance. This mermaid is sharing her abundance with you. The treasure you see is a symbolic of the treasures awaiting you in many forms. These could be material or spiritual. That was something I didn't mention. Abundance can be in spiritual abundance. The key to receiving abundance is to be grateful for what you already have. It's also knowing your self-worth, as this affects how swiftly abundance will flow to you. Do you believe that you deserve to receive? Answer honestly. If limiting thoughts come to you, then write them down without judgment and see if there's anything you can do on a practical level to shift any blocks to spirituality or physically. It's fine for you to ask for what you need, but always set your intention as this or something better. That way you're leaving room for the universe to manifest without limitations. What a wonderful, wonderful tip. Whatever your life circumstances, the energy of abundance is all around you. So prepare yourself for whichever form the flow of abundance will take and be ready to receive. Okay, so we know we have the energy of abundance. Whatever that means, it is free flowing and coming to us. All right, so let's look at our energy. Our focus card, and our focus card is re-energize. And you know, as much as I've worked with this deck over the years, I don't think I've ever pulled this card, which now that I think about it it's really, really interesting. So re-energize. We have this beautiful mermaid here. She's floating in the dark water, yet there seems to be light all around her, in her hair, in her scales, in the message around her. So I think we need to re-energize, and when we do that, it is going to allow abundance to flow towards us. So let me look at the card meaning here. And I want to be very specific when I read this to you, because this is a card that I don't necessarily at least recognize or have made a connection with on a personal level. So here, re-energize. Make time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty, so get back on track and recharge your batteries. When we give too much of ourselves, we can feel drained. Maybe this is how you or someone close is feeling now. This mermaid says to be mindful of how you're spending your energy. Focus on yourself and do whatever makes you feel good so you can feel energized once again. Perhaps a swim or a paddle in the sea, or a luxurious bath, or a pamper day at the spa is the tonic you need. There are so many ways to re-energize, and you need to do this as soon as possible so that you can get back to feeling like your vibrant and effervescent self once more. If you're feeling overly tired, you can also look at the food you're eating. Make sure you're having a balanced, healthy diet. This will also give you more energy. Your body will give you subtle and not so subtle energy signs about what you need to do to feel re-energized. When we spend time with people who drain our energy, this can make us feel lackluster. Take notice of how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel energized or do you feel drained? So this is a really interesting card. It's telling us to take a look at ourselves and how we are. Do you need to take a nap? Do you need to say, I'm not going to go out today like we normally do. I just need to stay home. I'm a person who re-energizes by being home. I like to read, but people are different. Some people, they re-energize by going out to the club, or they re-energize by being around people, or they re-energize by being by the water. Sometimes people re-energize by being in nature. That's another one I really like to do for myself. Take a walk or just sit outside and enjoy nature. But to do that, and once we re-energize, this abundance is going to flow to us. So I think this message for this day is take some time, step back, let yourself heal and re-energize, and then let that abundance flow. This is going to be an interesting day. I'm excited for it. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you've connected with it in some way. I would love to hear what you think about this reading. I would love to hear what you've thought about this deck of cards. This, again, was the Messages from Mermaids Oracle by Karen Kay. She has another oracle out there that she published before this one. It's about fairies, and I don't have it, but I would like to get it. And so hopefully someday I will. And I believe I just read whatever through the rumor mill that she has yet another deck coming out soon. I don't think it's been released yet, but this is a gorgeous one. This is my mom's deck. I gifted this to her a couple years ago because she is, for many reasons, a mermaid to me, and she was kind enough to loan this to us for our card readings this week for the collective. So thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. All right. Please please subscribe, please share these videos. I would love to hear what messages you have to say. I would love to hear what you're thinking about these readings. I just want to help this channel grow so I can help spread these messages to other people. I just think there's so much that we can learn and that we need to learn, especially when there's trying times around us, as there are. The world is changing. There's a lot going on, and I think that these oracle cards are a beautiful way to help us find answers. Sometimes answers that we didn't even know that we had asked. So anyways, thank you so much. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a beautiful day.